So I watched this show on Netflix called Kakiguri, which is a show about gambling your life away. And in one of the episodes of the second season, they play a gambling game with a finger guillotine. The moment I saw it, I thought to myself, hey, I can make that. In case you don't know, a guillotine is a French invention that was most popularized during the French Revolution. It was used to cut down several thousands of people. And we're gonna have some fun with one. Now, I have a quote by the famous Charles Henry Sanson, moments before he laid Queen Marie Antoinette to rest. A man who single-handedly executed several thousands of people during the French Revolution. Release the rope. It's time to cut a bitch. So, in order to make the guillotine, I bought a nice thick cleaver and designed the housing around the size of it. My plan is to make 2 boxes on the side to hold reels of fishing wire. There will be 2 rows of holes on each box where the string will come out from, and all the wires will go up to a box on top. Initially, I designed it to be 3D printed, but because of the size needed and some technical issues with the printer, I ended up having to remake it for a laser cutter instead. Once the design was finished, I sent it to the laser cutter to get that nice, sexy design. While I did design this to hold itself together, I did not think of how flimsy it would be, so I had to use super glue. But you know what? It's okay, because super glue is transparent, so it'll still look really sexy. Just kidding! You thought it would look nice? Well, guess what? Now we're using tissue boxes. Why am I using these tissue boxes, you might ask? I didn't feel like modeling more. The rules of the game are simple. 2 players on opposite sides stick their fingers inside the chopping block with a pair of scissors. A third party will set up a wire to be the designated blade holder, without the 2 players knowing which one is chosen. Each player will then take turns snipping any line they choose. The first player to remove their finger from the minced meat maker at any time loses the game. Now that you know the rules, let's make like the French and baguette it. Alright, so, for some reason, my roommates don't want to play with me, so I guess I'm here alone testing it out. I had one of them set all this up, so I don't know which one is the one that's holding the knife. As you can see, hopefully all of these are pretty taut. You can hear them. So, yeah. I guess this is it. As a disclaimer, please don't try this sober. Or at home, I guess. Who knows? Alright, let's get this, why don't we? Alright. I'm gonna start with this one. Oh. Holy oh god. Alright. Oh, this is torture. Oof. Okay, as a move so far. Oh. Psych. If you really thought I was gonna cut my finger off, I'm not a psychopath. Before I started, I had actually hid 2 towels inside the guillotine so that it would catch the knife even if it did fall on my finger. So, moral of the day is... I don't know.